BJP is fielding Aman Jha on the Newshour tonight. Aman Jha, good evening and welcome. Sanjay Jha. Aman Sinha and Sanjay Jha. Now, you see, I'm mixing up. Otherwise, I would have... I was about to say Sanjay Sinha and Aman Jha, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to get into double jeopardy.
Oh, that's all right.
Sorry, very sorry. Very sorry. You see, nowadays Sanjay Jha sees a motive behind everything. So if I would have said that, he would have said there's a huge conspiracy behind this.
No, you're used to me in Newshour.
You have been asked by the BJP to call me Sanjay Sinha. My first question is to Gaurav Bhatia. Not Gaurav Sinha or Gaurav Jha. Gaurav Bhatia, you know, it is a terrible thing to do that when so many people have died, 60 people have died, 40,000 people have been displaced, and the Supreme Court has rightly observed that it is your government which has been negligent and accused you of negligence. If any other state government not of the Samajwadi Party had faced these kind of, this kind of charge directly from the country's highest court, you would have been screaming from television sets saying resign, resign, resign. Had it been Modi or anyone else, you would have screamed even more, said resign, resign, resign. Today, instead of saying that, you should apply that same logic to yourself, you're taking some technical reason that, no CBI case they have asked us to register. What is more important, the fact that your government was negligent or the fact that the CBI case will not be registered? I mean, many people in the country don't even take the CBI seriously in any case. Yes, Gaurav Bhatia, come to the point of negligence.
Yeah. Arnab, I will come to that point. Let me just put certain facts before you, that the writ petitions that were filed before the Honorable Supreme Court, it was contended before the Supreme Court that a fair investigation would not take place if the state government...
have you been accused of negligence? And has your government been accused of negligence? Yes or no?
Allow me to complete myself.
Have you been accused of negligence?
Allow me to complete myself. Please.
No, you will come to this issue after a long time when I feel this is the most important issue, that you've been accused of negligence.
No, I will come to that issue. If you just give me 30 seconds to make this point, and then I'll answer your question as well. Now, the Supreme Court, after seeing the progress and the initiative that the state government had taken, like formation of the Special Investigation Cell, more than 550 FIRs, and people arrested, and after all these facts, the Supreme Court has held that there is no need for an SIC.
There you are going after. The Supreme Court has said, the fact of the matter is, the Supreme Court has said, we prima facie hold, Aman Sinha, am I correct? We prima facie hold the Uttar Pradesh state government responsible for negligent, for being negligent at the initial stage in not anticipating the communal violence and taking necessary steps for its prevention. Aman Sinha, do you think Gaurav Bhatia is dodging the issue? Why don't you come in?
I'm not dodging. I would like to answer it. Give me a chance. There was an important fact that I wanted to place.
The Supreme Court has clearly held that the state government has failed to protect the fundamental rights of the people of the state. The Supreme Court judgment clearly states that there was criminal negligence on part of the state government.
Yes.
In fact, most of the cases, by their own admission of the state government, they were all false cases.
Word is not used anywhere.
False cases.
Amanji, criminal word is not used. I think you are adding that word to the judgment. The judgment does not say criminal negligence. Please read the judgment. If I am wrong, you can check me.
No, I have read the judgment, Gaurav. I'm sure you have appeared. You have also read the judgment. The point
where is the word criminal negligence?
No ambiguity.
Now, Arnab, if I can I make a point, please?
Government of criminal negligence.
Can I make a point?
Of immense latches and delay. And, the approach of the government has been absolutely partisan. It is appalling, when 549 false cases are found out. And
not at all, Arnab. There you are absolutely wrong. In fact, the Supreme Court has made...
30 cases pertain to another community. Please refer to paragraph 35 of the judgment.
You have not read the judgment then, Arnab. Please, yes, what does it say? That cases have been registered by the state government and the numbers are given, and when false cases were found,
please, and guilty persons were thought to be protected.
Arnab, why don't you hear me?
That's not me, that's Aman Sinha, by the way. Yeah, anyway.
Please hear me out.
You are suffering from deja vu. Yeah.
Yeah, I will tell you Read para 35 and it says, where 516 cases were found to be false against the Hindus, the same were withdrawn. Against 33 Muslims, it was withdrawn. So I think the Supreme Court has at least, it's, by the numbers that are quoted,
I find it very strange today, and I hope Sanjay Jha,
in a fair manner.
I hope Sanjay Jha, just because the Congress party has survived by latching on to your support and vice versa, will not, go soft on you deliberately. Fact is, 4 facets. Your government...
Arnab, before you go to Mr. Sanjay Jha, I just wanted to make one point.
Gaurav Bhatia, 1 minute. You made many points. Sanjay hasn't made any. Why your government didn't do to stop the riots. You failed to act post the riots. You had insensitivity towards the victims of the riots. You politicized the situation. You communalized the situation. And of course, you have been accused of negligence. The question is not whether, but when
Samajwadi Party didn't do it. It was the BJP that did it. Please understand, it was the BJP.
I'll come to the BJP.
Who uploaded a fake
Sanjay Jha should
felicitated.
Sanjay Jha should Akhilesh resign. Sanjay Jha, you asked for Narendra Modi's resignation on several issues, whereas the state government...
On the contrary, all those who have been making wild and sweeping allegations against BJP, it is a slap on their face. There is not a word against BJP. In fact, both the BJP MLAs, they have got bail twice from the High Court.
And
their NSA order has been disapproved by the High Court.
Mr. Aman Sinha, I think at least know the facts. There are FIRs that have been registered, and these MLAs are given tickets for Lok Sabha elections. And this is the reward for orchestrating the riots.
There are 516 false cases which have been registered against majority community and 33 against minority community.
Yes, false cases because the investigation was fair. That is why they have been withdrawn. Had the investigation not been fair, all those persons would have been accused.
Totally partisan manner, and so today they are entirely.
Well, I think I'm taken aback. I'm taken aback today, Gaurav.
I am had to order a special investigation.
Mr. Bhatia, I know you are
to the crime.
I know
that happened in Godhra riots.
I know you were there in the Supreme Court. I know you are a lawyer, and I know you have been fighting this case, and I know you are closely involved. But Mr. Bhatia, 1 minute, you must not get so passionately involved in the case that you lose sense of objectivity because the Supreme Court has criticized.
You saying that I am closely involved and all doesn't help you. Let me just say this. That when I'm speaking on your channel, I am also speaking with some responsibility.
Mr. Bhatia, your government...
the main prayer is declined. But you overlook that.
Mr. Bhatia,
in the Godhra riots, the Supreme Court had ordered a special investigation team to investigate the riots.
So one second.
That was the difference.
One second.
Maya Kodnani was an accused. She was convicted later. She was a minister in the Gujarat government. That is the difference.
Now I'll tell you something. You see, don't do selective reading of facts. Can we get the Congress in?
No, what's taken place in any riot
you can debate any
state of Gujarat. The highest number of arrests have taken place in state of Gujarat. But that is not the question. The question is today's Supreme Court judgment on Muzaffarnagar riot.
No, UP. There has been more arrests in UP. Charge sheets have already been filed before.
Gaurav Bhatia, a minute, please. Gaurav Bhatia and Aman Sinha. Gaurav Bhatia, Aman Sinha. My question to the Congress party is, 1 minute, Mr. Sanjay Jha. Will you also try to deflect attention from the Samajwadi Party today by attempting to make it a debate focused on the BJP? I mean, we can discuss the BJP, we can discuss Maya Kodnani ad nauseum, but don't you think the bigger issue today is the fact that Akhilesh refuses to resign despite the Supreme Court criticizing the state government for failing to protect such a serious violation of fundamental rights? I mean, the basic, if Modi's government had been accused of such things directly by the Supreme Court of this country, would you not today have had an emergency press conference asking Modi to resign? Then why are you quiet today? Why?
Yeah,
why, Mr. Jha, explain
the rhetoric and tell you the facts. Now, the facts are, let me explain to you, I'll give you the facts. The facts are that the Union Home Ministry did give advisories to the state government of Uttar Pradesh. The fact that they did not act upon it is the negligence of the Supreme Court order.
I'm sorry that nowhere emerges.
Factually wrong.
Factually
wrong.
The other aspect is now.
Let me finish. One at a time. Let me finish. Complete. Let Sanjay Jha complete his point.
Gaurav, just give me a minute.
1 minute.
Let him.
He's factually wrong, but let him complete.
The second point.
He's factually wrong, but let him complete.
No, I'm not wrong.
You're factually completely wrong.
The Home Minister, in fact, spoke to the UP Chief Minister. Anyway, forget that. I can even give you the details of the number of paramilitary
Doesn't matter. I'll give you the details of what the Supreme Court said. I'll give you the details of what the Supreme Court said.
Yeah, don't worry. Even I have got them here. Then now let me tell you the second point. Gaurav, just give me a minute. Gaurav, just give me a minute. The second point is the responsibility of the riot. The responsibility of the riot, you have got BJP MLAs booked. So if the BJP today, and I feel like laughing, I don't know, when I hear Mr. Sinha give a tall lecture on communal politics in this country, it's a joke, because his party is sending out a message to all the Indians watching this program of Newshour today that the BJP does not care. The BJP is brazen and blatant. It has given tickets to two MLAs, Mr. Hukum Singh and Mr. Sanjeev Balyan, Lok Sabha tickets given by Mr. Narendra Modi. Mr. Sinha, let me finish. Can I also tell you what the Chief Justice of India, the former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India, Mr. V.N. Khare, said about Mr. Narendra Modi's government in Gujarat? He said, I have no faith. I have no faith in the Gujarat government.
What has that got to do with what we are discussing?
The prosecution of the Gujarat government. And Arnab, Narendra Modi should have resigned. He should have resigned as a chief minister. Instead, the BJP has made him the prime minister designate of the party. That is the shamelessness of the BJP. That is the truth that we need to discuss today.
Gaurav,
the BJP has made a prime ministerial candidate of a man whom the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India said he has no faith in.
All those
that is the important
who are making wild, baseless, sweeping allegations against BJP.
Gaurav Bhatia,
there is not a word against BJP in the Supreme Court judgment.
Gaurav Bhatia, do you want...
if at all, Supreme Court only goes on to say...
1 minute, Mr. Sinha, I have...
orders against the BJP MLAs were illegal and therefore High Court set it aside. What is the point that you are making?
Just 1 minute, just a minute, Gaurav Bhatia. One sec.
No, Arnab,
Sanjay Jha, just a minute.
It was not an investigative process as to who's responsible for the riots at the ground level. We are not talking about that here. The Supreme Court is not mentioning specifically ex-MLA or not.
Lawyer.
But if you read page 69, you will get to know the truths.
It is right to say that the issue before the Supreme Court was not regarding the guilty. And now I would point out the 4 MLAs who participated in orchestrating riots. FIRs are registered, charge sheets have been filed in some cases.
I'll ask them.
And most importantly, they've been rewarded by the BJP by giving them...
I'll come to Gaurav. Gaurav, just a minute. I want to make an observation, please. Mr. Sinha, before you reply. Mr. Sinha, before you reply, a minute. Mr. Sinha, hold your horses.
Has disapproved the orders of arrest under NSA with regard to both these MLAs. I don't know what my friend is alluding to.
Mr. Aman Sinha, you understand that substantive charges are different from National Security Act.
Now, will both of you please relent for a minute?
And they will have to face
Will both of you relent for 30 seconds?
What is the evidence? And in your own affidavit, you have stated that there is no evidence against BJP MLAs.
Evidence will be given before the court of law, Aman Sinha ji. It would not be handed over to you.
Now,
they were arrested, they are out on bail. That is the difference. Please appreciate that.
Now, both of you gentlemen, will you just calm down for a minute?
No, I am just informing
both of you.
Both the Supreme Court has not decided on the guilt.
Aman Sinha and Gaurav Bhatia, a minute please. On behalf of the viewers of the Newshour tonight, please stop for a minute. Please stop for a minute. Please stop. Let me. Please stop. 1 minute, gentlemen. 1 minute. But calm down, both of you, please. Calm down. Aman Sinha, I can see you have come here with all your aggression. I am going to ask you a question, in just a minute. But before that, Gaurav Bhatia, do you want to say thank you?
No problem.
I think 2 people on the program should say thank you to each other. And the first person who should say thank you to Sanjay Jha is Gaurav Bhatia, because Gaurav Bhatia must thank Sanjay Jha for not putting the focus on the Samajwadi Party and making it that of the BJP. And just a minute.
Samajwadi Party's failure in containing several riots in Uttar Pradesh is all documented. There's no need for me to add any fuel to fire. It's a known fact.
You should thank...
We are discussing the Supreme Court order right now.
Sanjay, you should also thank Gaurav Bhatia. You know why? Because Gaurav Bhatia has not revealed what he knows. Gaurav Bhatia knows how the Supreme Court has criticized the Congress-run central government. But he's not emphasized that point because he doesn't want to touch you.
No, so Arnab, I want you to raise that issue, please. the Central Intelligence Agency has not shared the information with the state government, and I did refer to para 17 when you said that you want to place it. I was referring to para 79.
Well,
and what does para 79 says? That the union government never placed any material before the Supreme Court, that they had given any specific intelligence inputs to the state government.
Which led to the riots. 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 Emphasize that.
I think
absolutely
the Union of India should have placed the material if they had given any specific inputs. I have information and I can responsibly say that we never received any specific inputs from the central government.
Now I just want
Mr. Sanjay Jha, you are not factually right.
Arnab,
okay, 1 minute. No, Mr. Sinha, Mr. Sinha, 1 minute. No, Mr. Sinha.
I'm factually correct. I'm factually correct. The Ministry of Home Affairs had sent advisories to the state government.
You may say that.
But let me tell you, the Supreme
Court
what you're
saying is that the court is wrong.
Much as we can talk about the negligence of the Samajwadi government is beyond doubt.
So
beyond dispute. I don't think we're even going to discuss that. It is beyond dispute. But
no, if the inputs are not specific,
let me tell you, the paradox is the way the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Let me tell you that
we cannot allow Bharatiya Janata Party to politically capitalize on this by actually brazenly flouting its booked MLAs as MPs
now we
of the
must
future in Parliament. Arnab, you have debated with me on the august nature of the Parliament.
You made a very
can you allow
that question?
I'll ask the question.
Questioning the Bharatiya
so Sanjay, will you let me ask the BJP a question?
Sanjay, on Hukum Singh and
Sanjay,
I think
let me ask the BJP.
should answer that question.
Gaurav Bhatia and Sanjay, let me ask the BJP. Okay, let me ask the BJP.
Yes.
Let me ask the BJP a question. Because the problem with the BJP is, the problem with the BJP is, it has now begun to think it can point the finger at everybody else like the Aam Aadmi Party and get away without answering any question. Please understand this. Now, Mr. Aman Sinha, pay attention. Don't try to run away from this.
You are asking questions to me only.
Yeah, so I'm asking question to you. The fact is that the BJP changed its candidate from the Bijnor seat on the last day of filing nomination and handed it over to a sitting MLA of the constituency called Kuwar Bhartendu Singh, who was booked in the Muzaffarnagar riots case. 1 minute, I have not completed. Now, if you can prove me wrong, I'll accept it. The fact is, Aman Sinha, and I know you're looking uncomfortable now, but the Kairana Lok Sabha seat is given to the BJP's Hukum Singh, who was accused of, who was booked for inciting violence which directly led to the Muzaffarnagar riots. The Muzaffarnagar ticket is given to yet another leader booked in a riot case called Sanjeev Balia.
Yes.
So 3 cases. So I am asking you, who are you? Who are you to question the Samajwadi Party government? You are taking political advantage of the communal polarization and the people who polarize the situation. Come on, Mr. Sinha, accept it tonight. Yes.
Arnab,
did you or did you not?
The very same Supreme Court judgment, the state government has said that they have...
No. Did you give tickets to Muzaffarnagar riots accused? Did you give tickets to Muzaffarnagar riots accused?
Most of these cases are all
political prosecution.
Did you give tickets?
Don't mislead and in fact, as far as 2 BJP...
That was not the issue before the Supreme Court.
The High Court has bailed them out twice.
What are you arguing?
These are political
they are part of a Mahapanchayat.
Large number of false cases. I was alluding to the fact right from the outset
can I please respond?
that the Samajwadi Party government was hell-bent on punishing the innocent
knows very
and
well
protecting the guilty.
If somebody is granted bail, that does not mean that he is acquitted. Please understand.
Sanjay Jha, last rebut. Sanjay Jha, last rebut. Sanjay Jha, last rebut.
Against them.
Last rebut from Sanjay Jha. Aman Sinha says he got bail. It's not an issue. Sanjay Jha, last rebut.
Samajwadi Party in their affidavit, the High Court twice asked them if there are any evidence against
Aman Sinha, let's hear from the Congress.
And the state government can
from the Congress.
Mr. Aman Sinha, you are talking about the bail. Please, let us have some differentiation between
let the Congress come in. Congress's last word. Congress is the last word on this one. Congress is the last word on this one.
The Supreme Court has clearly observed that there was negligence on part of the central government. They could not share any intelligence input with the state government.
One last point.
And you know the paltry sum which has been handed out to the
running short of time, Mr. Sinha. Let Sanjay respond.
1.46 crores by the central government.
Let Sanjay.
Please note
Sanjay, come in, please.
Mr. Sinha,
Gujarat riots,
Mr.
SIT was ordered. Maya Kotani has been convicted by a court of law.
Sanjay Jha is closing the debate. Please let him.
Both have been orchestrated by
Sanjay
the
Jha
BJP.
closing the debate.
The
Please let him.
BJP wants riots in the country.
Barge in or what? No, Arnab, just 30 seconds. I can tell you that we discussed it on your program as well. We discussed it on your program earlier that both the Samajwadi Party and the BJP are responsible for allowing those riots to continue and escalate. Samajwadi Party because it did not heed intelligence warnings, and as a state government it should have acted to prevent them. BJP because it encashed political capital out of a communal tension. And the fact that today they are felicitating these MPs by giving giving them tickets for the Lok Sabha tells his own sad
Aman Sinha, Gaurav Bhatia,
Indian politics today.
Aman Sinha, Gaurav Bhatia and Sanjay Jha, thank you very much for that debate on the Muzaffarnagar observation. Let's see what Akhilesh does. Maybe we'll put that question to him. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.